I don't know about you, but I'm a freak for a colorful plate. So today's lunch is gonna knock it out of the park with blood oranges, Valencian oranges, pomegranate, fennel, and a beautiful cut of salmon. Hola! Welcome back to my Spanish kitchen. This is where I have fun sharing all kinds of super tasty recipes based on Spain's incredibly healthy lifestyle so that you can feed yourself and your family the same healthy Mediterranean way every day. A lot of people know this as the Mediterranean diet, so I've tagged these recipes with the same recommendations so that you can see how easy it is to follow it too. Once again, we're making a lunch that's super tasty, incredibly healthy, and couldn't be simpler to put together. And it begins with a beautiful piece of fresh salmon. You could get this at your grocery store. I can get it from the fishmonger every day of the week, early in the morning. We're going to rub it with some fennel rub, a little bit of Aleppo chili pepper, and then I'm going to prepare a salad that complements this fish perfectly. It includes the superfood pomegranate, a couple of Valencian oranges, blood oranges, and thinly sliced fennel. For the dressing, it's very special. Extra virgin olive oil, of course, but this time I'm using Frantoio because it's sweeter and it's very creamy and it gives a lovely flavor to all of this. A sherry vinegar from Jerez, which is in the south of Spain and very well known for making the finest sherry vinegars in the world. I'm going to add to that an ingredient called Chinchón. It's a liqueur that tastes like anise or fennel that's made in a very small town outside of Madrid, and you only need a couple of tablespoons of this to the dressing, but wow, wait till you see how wonderful a complement it is to everything else. And I'm going to dice up one shallot to add to the dressing. So you can see there's not a lot of ingredients, not a lot of cooking, so let's get started. Truth be told, it took a little bit of time to prepare everything for the salad, cutting up the oranges, the fennel, and the pomegranate. And what we want to do now is prepare this salmon. I'm going to use a fennel rub. So I'm going to put this on top of the salmon, and I'll rub it in just a little bit. The other ingredient I love to use, but you don't have to, is a little bit of chili flakes. And this is Aleppo chili because it's sweet, it's very, very mild, but it has a lovely smoky flavor. And now I've done one side, I'm going to turn it, add a little bit more. I like to make sure that the fennel is a little bit over the entire dish, and so I'll finish off, and that took about a tablespoon of fennel and less than a teaspoon of Aleppo chili. And this now can rest while we put together our salad, because once the salad is put together and we put these salmon steaks on the plancha, we'll be done and ready for lunch. And it'll take us more time to assemble a salad than it will to grill these. Let's put together the dressing for the orange and fennel salad. Begins with 1/4 cup of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of Jerez sherry vinegar, 1 tablespoon of my secret special ingredient. It's Chinchón or anise flavored liqueur. Then I'm going to add the juice of 1 blood orange, a little bit of salt to heighten all the flavors. And now I'm going to add that minced shallot, and that gives it a really nice bite along with the rest of the ingredients. And that's all we have to do for the dressing, so it's pretty simple. The beauty of this dish is it celebrates all these incredibly colorful flavors, and I like to just layer these gently and around the plate. And then the fennel. And I slice this fennel really thin because I want the flavor, but not a huge amount of the crunch. You can do it much thicker and it'll be much crunchier, but I really like this subtle, delicate. And you can see how thin this is. Some of it you can practically see through. And that's plenty. And now the pièce de résistance, pomegranates. Pomegranates are very popular in Spain, and one of the reasons is they're grown right here. In fact, right down the coast in Murcia is an enormous area of nothing but pomegranate trees. It's beautiful to see. Now, all we have to do is get the salmon going. Once the salmon's done, we'll finish dressing this beautiful plate and we'll have lunch. We're ready for the final touches before we serve lunch. All we have to do is get these salmon steaks right on the nice hot plancha or griddle. Once it releases from the cast iron, then you know that side is done. This will probably take at least 2 minutes, and then we'll turn it over, get the other side, and then get the finished edge. Let's whisk up this dressing a little bit. I better taste it. Wow, what a flavor. I can't wait to have this together with the fennel and the oranges. Now that our salmon is off the plancha and our salad is dressed, we're ready for lunch. Thanks a lot for joining me, and stick around while we continue to explore incredibly healthy Spanish recipes that take advantage of eating the Mediterranean way every day.